Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk about just the glosses from Lipsons. Because if you see, I know many of you are first timers when you try Lipsons. You haven't heard of the concept. So Lipsons, if you see, I have created one video where I have talked about it up to every possibility it can be. So now I thought I will do one for glosses too. That way it makes it easier whenever someone asks me a question about it, because the constant questions when someone starts is like, do I need to buy a oops remover? And the second question will be obviously, do I need to do a gloss? Like, can I wear Lipsons on its own? So the obvious answer is you cannot, because Lipsons cannot work without its glosses, because the gloss is the one that's going to seal the color and make it all day wear. Because the selling point when it comes to Lipsons is being it's smudge resistant and not moving at all and staying all day, and it's achieved only because it's with the help of the glosses. It can be any glosses. I think you have all seen my collection, so there are like tons of glosses to choose from, whether it's clear or pigmented glosses. If you are a first timer, I obviously prefer to pick the glossy gloss. That's the one I first did now. Even all my first impressions are always with glossy gloss, because that way you will be able to see the what to say, like the gloss as it is. What I'm going to do is, as I'm going to talk, I'm going to show you the same color with different glosses. That way I can talk about the benefits, and also you can understand how each glosses will look. So if you're a first timer, then obviously I would prefer you to get with glossy gloss, because you're first time picking a color. So that way, by using the glossy gloss, what it does is it's going to show the color as it is, because with pigment glosses or even with matte gloss, the color is going to be little different. So glossy gloss is my all-time go-to. I love when my lips are really glossy. I'm a more of a glossy person than a matte person. So if you're a first timer, my suggestion would be to start with glossy gloss. It's not a must, but that's my preference basically. And glossy gloss, if you don't feel like it, I would also suggest some of the clear glosses. For example, you can go with pearl glosses if you feel like you like that finish, or the other popular gloss will always be the matte gloss. Even though when you use matte gloss, that again I always say use glossy gloss as I did today, and then you can top it with matte gloss, where it is going to turn the same color into matte. So that's what I'm going to do. That way you can see how the color is going to turn matte by just adding the matte gloss. So once you add the matte gloss on top of Lipsons, it again seals the color, and it takes like 1 or 2 minutes. Then it slowly starts to turn it into a completely matte lip look. So I know many of you for a certain brand who used that always prefer a matte lip look. So in that case, I would prefer you to go with matte gloss. That way you still have the benefits once you seal it with glossy, and then you can top it with matte gloss. And all our glosses have vitamin E and shea butter in them, so it's going to act as a lip balm. Even even our Lipsons acts as a sunscreen to your lips. It protects you from the UV and UVB rays. That's why it acts as your sunscreen. On the same time, when you use the glossy gloss or any gloss in sense, it's going to have that benefits of keeping it moisturized throughout the day. The gloss can work on its own, whereas Lipsons cannot. So for example, if you have grabbed a pigmented gloss, like let me show you some example. If the pigment is more like these, then these colors you can wear it on its own. You don't need to have a color. But glosses are not smudge resistant. When you drink water or when you are eating, glosses will be the first one that gets in contact with the food. So that way they get either absorbed by the lips, or they get smudged. So if you are using a coffee cup or something, only the gloss will get transferred. So if it's a clear glass, you won't see it. But if it's pigmented gloss, sometimes you will be able to see that. We also had three different sizes when it came to glosses. The full size, which is the 0.25 ounce, and we had some of the limited editions in a smaller tube. I think this one is 0.20 ounce. So and we had very limited collections which came even smaller. We don't have a lot of them. I think only two of the collections came in this smaller size, but we are often getting this size. Even this one is perfect. Even if you have a teen or if you're gifting someone, this 0.20 ounce will work really well. And you can see by this time it almost changed from glossy look to the matte look. So that's how it's going to change it. And if you are even having glossy and you don't want it to look glossier, you can always wipe the excess gloss with just your fingers. Anyway, the color is not going to smudge, so it makes it easier for you to just wipe it out a little bit, and that way it will again change it to matte in just a few minutes. So far we saw glossy gloss and even the matte gloss. Now I'm going to top it with the new metallic rose. So just to show you how same color will look little different with each color change. So do you see the difference? Adding a gloss is going to give you a different look each time, whether you layer it, whether you premix the LipSense color or using it as a single color. You can still have many different possibilities by just adding a pigmented gloss anytime, and these are so versatile. As I was saying, for example, if you're having a evening party, then you can obviously do like our shimmer shades. LipSense is categorized into different categories. Similarly, ShadowSense has different categories. We talked about the sizes in glosses. The similar way, we do have different type of glosses. The first one being the glossy ones, for example, glossy gloss or the Stella gloss and all. They have color, but they doesn't have any glitters to it. We do have pigmented matte glosses. So similar way, you can either pick a clear matte gloss or you can pick a colored matte gloss. So that again is a possibility. So either the color name itself will say, for example, here you can see it's Galaxy Glitter, it says red glitter. So obviously they have glosses in them, glitters in them. So here you can see a brown with glitters. You have, this is like a more of a peachy orange with glitter. So each one here, it is the new Tesoro, which is like a golden rose gold shade, and here we have the pink prism. So it's based on your preference and how the look you want to do. The same color morning, you can top it with a matte look, and since it's going to be all day, when you are getting ready in the evening, just change the gloss alone. So the color is going to look little different. At the same time, it's going to stay all day similarly, and it is fun to try mix and match all these possibilities. So I think so far we saw like the glossy look, a clear matte look. We carried with a pigmented gloss like metallic rose. Now we do a pigmented matte gloss again. So that way you can see how it's going to change each time. I'm going to just wipe the gloss a little bit. As you can see, whenever you take it out, only the gloss is going to come out, and the color is not going to come out. So that's what I'm talking about. So even if it comes out, that means you either haven't dried the color properly or you haven't sealed it properly. If the color feels still sticky, that means you haven't sealed it in all the way. For a shade like this, the Bella Matte, Praline Matte, or even the two new matte glosses will look nice. Maybe let's do the rose petal one on top of this to see. Even I never tried these new glosses yet, so just wanted to show how it is. You can see it is making the color a little subtle. So and also it's making look a little, or to say, like a purple tint to it. So you can see the color was so bright with glossy gloss, but when using a completely different matte gloss, it became so subtle, and if you are in a day out or having a party for a longer period of time, I would ask you to gloss in between, like maybe like 2-3 hours once or 4 hours, depending on your pH level, because that's why we say from 4 to 18 hours, because each person's pH level is different. That's how the color is going to start breaking out. And also if you're eating a greasy food, like oily food like pizzas, burgers, or even something that is going to break the color, then obviously make sure to gloss before you eat and also after you eat. That way the color is not been broken much, and you still seal the color in between to make it last longer. You don't have to reapply the shade, but you can just gloss it in between. So the last concept we talk about is like Lipsons. We have some of them in permanent line and some of them as limited edition. So whenever we mention, we always mention that to see the permanent line lip color, if you have gotten the beauty book from me or even the PDF, you will be able to see these permanent line Lipsons colors here. Here you can see, I think I can zoom it. Yeah, here you will see the list of permanent lip colors which is always available for you to order, like a glossy gloss, matte gloss, pearl gloss, sand gloss, even the Madeleine gloss, which was from our limited edition, that once it's some colors are really popular, they get added to our permanent line, so they will never sell out. So that is the another important difference you can find it in. Let me top this one with a glittery gloss. I think I haven't shown that part yet. So this is Sweet Pea. I think I have worn this gloss many times in my get readies, because this is one of my favorite when it comes to glitter ones. So this is Kiss for a Cost with Sweet Pea. So some of the glosses, even though they have glitters, as I said, they will be really subtle, and the video will never capture the beauty of it. Like, I mean, you should see these glosses in person to really experience this. And I know Senalook has all these glosses for you to try, but you can always ask me for a swatch, or sometimes you can even compare them with the bottle just to see the difference. So this is the new Primrose, and here you have Sweet Pea, so you can see which color basically will be your preference. So we talked about permanent line limited edition, we talked about colors, we talked about matte glosses. So when you do the Lipsons color, always make sure you give to 30 to 40 seconds for your thin layers to what is it, like just dry it out. That way, it once you seal the color, it's not going to go out at all, it's not going to move whatever you do. And if you are someone, now I think you will understand that gloss is like a must have for you to whenever you pick, but it's only the first time. Once you get the gloss along with your first Lipsons kit, from next time onwards, it's only the things you want. Either it can be any Lipsons new color, it can be a new gloss color, or it's the oops remover if you are done with it. But if you are a first timer, then make sure you pick a color of your choice, a gloss of your choice, and the oops remover. Or I have shown you a clear gloss, a clear matte gloss, all those. I wanted to show like a completely different gloss where it doesn't have a rule that for a pink you need to top it with a pink. Here I have some of the reds. It doesn't have to be that way too. There is no hard and fast rules for a color like nude honey and all, nude pink. They are like perfect base for any pigmented glosses to go, but at the same time, even a color like this can have any pigmented. So let me top it with cherry lemonade. You can see it's like more of a reddish orange. So you see the same color, it's going to change a little bit when you top it with a pigmented gloss. So this is just Kiss for a Cause, and this is with cherry laminate. So the same color, by topping it with the pigmented gloss, has changed its look completely. Now when you are a first timer and looking at all these glosses may be little intimidating. That's why I say start with a clear gloss, and then once you understand the concept, it becomes so easy for you to just add on, and every time you explore something new, you will be like really fun and feel like kiddish, because it will be more fun to explore each time on how each color is going to look. Even the same color will look little different on every person, based on their skin tone, based on pH level, and the amount of thickness you have done. So there are a lot of things that make the color look little different. And even though if I take the picture inside, the picture from outside on a sunlight is going to be little different. So that's why always have fun with it, explore it, and as I was saying, it has so many good benefits to it. So that way you have nothing to lose. So explore the endless possibilities with these pigmented glosses and enjoy. Have a wonderful day, guys.